everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated house tour for Christmas. And before the video starts, I just want to say that this house is inspired by awnie and it's norella, and just some of it is by me. And if you are wondering where anything is from in case I missed something, please feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. But without further ado, let me just stop talking and let's just get into the house tour. Alright, so first up we just have our front porch, and as you can see it is very simple and it's not really festive at all, and it's not really giving Christmas vibes, but it's the best I could do, so whatever, it's fine. Everything here is from the home designer except for this mailbox, which is from the movie studio, and then we just have these postcards which are from the post office, and we also just have this like red mailbox which I think is from the Huss store. But that is basically it for our front porch, so now we can just go ahead and go inside. Okay, so now that we're inside, we just have a little table over here. So these keys are from an apartment. I don't really know what it's called, so I'm just gonna put it on the screen. And then this drink, I just got this from the winter cabin. And this toast plushie behind me is an old Free Friday gift. Moving on, this cat right here is from that little pet shop with the dog on it, and I believe this little cake is also from there, but I'm not too sure about this one. So up here we just have my phone, which is from the Pom Pom Emporium, and that little egg plushie right there is just an old Free Friday gift, and I think it did come in a set with the toast. Okay, so down here we just have this little card which I got from the Pom Pom Emporium, and this ornament is from the winter cabin. But that's all for this area, so now we're just gonna move on to the shelf. Alright, so on this shelf, that white bag right there is an old Free Friday gift, and the rest of it is just from the home designer. Also guys, if you want to know what packs anything is from, please just let me know in the comments down below, I will tell you. But now on this shelf, everything is from the home designer as well, except for that snow globe, which I think is from the Pom Pom Emporium, and that little plant next to it, which I got from the winter cabin. Okay, so down here we just have this little table, just for decoration mainly, but everything here is from the home designer except for this snow globe, which is from the Pom Pom Emporium, and the candy cane and the lamp next to it are also from the Pom Pom Emporium, and we also just have this jar which is from the winter cabin. But that's all for this room, so now we're just gonna move on to the hallway. I just realized that I nearly forgot this reindeer, but this thing right here is from the Pom Pom Emporium. Okay, so now we can move on. Alright, so now we're in the hallway, and this is also really simple, but we do have a bit more like Christmas decorations over here, so that's pretty good. So we just have this little table, and on it I just have this little Stanley cup which I got from the post office, and I also have this pink plant which is from the winter cabin. But that's basically it for that little table. We also have a pencil which is from the home designer itself, and the cactus behind me is from the Christmas pack, and I just decorated it with a few ornaments. Now this painting up here, I actually made it myself, which is probably why it's really lumpy, but ignoring that, I actually made this at the activity house. I did get some questions on how you make the paintings or where, so you make it over there, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, so I also did decorate the elevators. So this bench is from the movie studio, and the laptop, I think I got it from the university, but I think you can get them anywhere. You can also get them in the home designer if you want, but it's really up to you. Okay, now on the other side of the elevator, we just have this little area right here. So the cat is from the adoption center. This sloth is just from the Pom Pom Emporium, and this bunny right here is also from the Pom Pom Emporium. But that's it for this little area, so now we can finally move on to the living room. Okay, so this is our living room, and this looks really cozy. This is probably one of my favorite living rooms that I have done. But anyways, 𝐰 just has her little high chair here. I just put it here so in case she just like wants to watch TV, or I'm doing my work here and I have to watch her. And in the high chair we just have a little penguin plushie which is from the Hello Kitty pack. And now for this table that's just in the middle of the room, everything here is from the home designer except for the remote, which is from the hospital. Okay, so up here, the little plant in the corner right there is a Free Friday gift that I got, so it's free. and the cinnamon roll plushie, I don't know what it's called, but it's from the Hello Kitty pack. Up here we just have a few cookies which I got from the winter cabin, but I'm pretty sure you can get them in Home Designer too, but I got mine from there. This sloth is from the Pom Pom Emporium. I got it from that little vending machine thing, and the rest up here is just from the Home Designer. Okay, now for our couch, which is, by the way, super duper comfy. I got this pillow right here from the post office. I think it was a Free Friday gift. And these pillows, the yellow and the red one, I got it from this little greenhouse. But yeah, the TV stand itself, everything is from the Home Designer. I think it's just this card that is from the Pom Pom Emporium, but I think that's basically it for this area. Okay, so can we just take a moment of appreciation for how cute this is? I got this from the post office, and this tree, I think it came out when the 5-star hotel did. I also got this from the post office, but I think it really adds the festive vibes. Now over here we just have a mini fridge in case we're just too lazy to go to the kitchen, and this is closer anyway. But in here we just have a few drinks and snacks, and I also did put some of Eklund's water bottles in here. But anyways, that sloth up there is just from the Pom Pom Emporium or the Huss store, and I do think the candles I did get from the Home Designer. I think it's from the Christmas pack, but let's just move on. Okay, so this is our little dining area, which I'm so obsessed with. I'm not really sure why, but I just find this area really, really cute. It's inspired by It's Norella, like I said in the beginning. But anyways, this cup right here is from the Chili Buns, and this sloth is from the Pom Pom Emporium, and so are these candles. And the tray that they're on are from the winter cabin. Anyways, we also have a little ferret over here, which I also think is from the winter cabin on the outside. Okay, so I didn't really know what to do for this area right here, so I just made it a little relaxed area, I think. But anyways, the crumpet right here is from the winter cabin. This is from the Home Designer. This teddy bear right here is from the farmhouse, I think. This is from the Pom Pom Emporium. That's where I wrapped it, I think. This is from the winter cabin. This is from the Pom Pom Emporium. And lastly, this dog is also from the Pom Pom Emporium. But that's it for this area. I did want to go a little bit quick on this so we can just move on to the kitchen. Okay, so we're now in the kitchen, which is the last room for this floor. So this cat is from the adoption center, and over here we just have a beanbag. I'm not really sure why I added it, mainly just for the aesthetic, but both the card and the plushie are from the Pom Pom Emporium. Okay, so right here we just have a counter. So the teacups and teapot are from the winter cabin. This water lemonade thing is from that free apartment that you get. And these towels are from the Krill Girl, and so is this little plant on top. And now we're just going to move on to the coffee area. So this is the coffee area, and everything here is from the Home Designer. I don't know why, I just find this area so cute, but the little cup is from the post office. Okay, so up here we just have this little tray right here, and both the bowls are from the Huss store, and so is this plant, but you can also get it at the apartment studio. And now for these two jars, I'm not really sure if they're jars or what they are, but I got them both from the winter cabin, and I got that snow globe right there at the Pom Pom Emporium. Alright, so up here, the calendar is from the university, and this postcard is from the office building, and this one is from the Chili Buns. Alright, moving on to the sink, the cup is from the post office, and the sponge is from the pet hotel. Over here, mainly everything is from the Home Designer, but yeah, so that is it for this floor. Now we can just move on to the second one. Okay, so now we're just on the second floor, so let's just start off on that side of the hallway. So over here, I just have a little polar bear. Please do not ask why, I don't really know, it's just because it's aesthetic, okay? But anyways, I got the polar bear from the hot springs, and the bed it's sitting on is just from the Christmas pack, and the plant right next to it is, I think it's from the Huss store. Alright, and this clock up here is also from the Huss store. Now we're just going to go ahead and move on to the bathroom. This bathroom is inspired by awnie, but anyways, that cat over there, I don't really remember where I got it, but the bow is swearing is from the post office, and I do think everything else is from the Home Designer. except for that card, which is from the Pom Pom Emporium, and the plant is from the Krill Girl. But that's basically it for this area. Alright, so now we just have our skincare fridge with a bunch of skincare, which is all from the home designer, and the teddy bear is just from the hospital, and I got this outfit from one of my characters. Up here I just have a few dental things, which are all from the dentist, and this hairbrush is just from the OK Street High School. This plant right here is from the university on the outside, and the two postcards are from the office, except for this one, which is from the treehouse. Right above the toilet, we just have a little compartment where we just store the towels, which are from the winter cabin, and these dentures, I don't really know what they're called, okay, just forgive me, but I believe they're from the dentist, but I'm not too sure. Anyways, that is just it for what's up here. Alright, so the last part of this bathroom is just the laundry area. I usually put these in like a different room, but I just put it in here this time. So the bathrobe is a Free Friday gift, and this plant is from the winter cabin, and the towels are from the winter cabin too. This cat is a Free Friday gift, and so is the hat on top of it. But anyways, that's it for the bathroom. Okay, so now the other side of the elevator, the plant is just from the treehouse, and both the laptop on the floor, which I'm not really sure why it's there, but anyways, the laptop on the floor and the lamp are both from the university dorms. But that is it for this part of the elevator, so now let's just go into a gem's room. Okay, so we're currently in a gem's room, which is also one of my favorite rooms. But anyways, we just have a little sofa right here for when she doesn't want to just sit on her bed or when she has guests over. So both the tulips and the plushie are from the Pom Pom Emporium, and the bag is just a Free Friday gift. I also think this is from the Pom Pom Emporium, but I don't really remember, so I'm just gonna say it's from there. And now we just have this little fireplace area, and this ornament is the same as the one downstairs but in red. It's from the winter cabin, but I really like this little fireplace area. I think it just adds a bit more like Christmas vibes, but whatever, let's just move on. Okay, so now we just have a gem's bed, her pillows, one of them, like the pink and yellow one, is from the treehouse, and her phone is from the OK Street High School, and the penguin plushie is just from the Pom Pom Emporium. Alright, so this alarm clock is just from the hotel. You can get it on any floor, I think. But up here on these shelves, we just have that little apple candle, which is from the Huss store, and the rest is probably from the home designer. Now lastly, we just have her desk. So this painting is from the OK Street High School, and that pineapple right there is from the Huss store, and the notebook and pen are also from the OK Street High School, and the candle's from Huss. But that is it for a gem's room, so let's just go. Okay, so this room is empty. Alright, just let me explain. I didn't really know what to put here, so I just made it empty, but let's just move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the final room for this floor, and it is Leanne and Eklim's room. So let me just get started. So this is Leanne's side of the room. So she just has her little dog right here, and I do think it's from the winter cabin. I think it's on the inside where we just like put the living room, like I don't know. And the sleeping bag is just from the chili buns. Alright, so this is her bed, and everything here is from the home designer except for that little card right there, which is from the train station. Over here, the only thing that's not from the home designer is this map, which you can find at the chili buns. Alright, so now this is a little sofa. This is actually shared by both Leanne and Eklim, but Leanne mostly uses it. So the two plushies are from the winter cabin, I think, that little frog and the koala. So this sloth is from the arcade, and this cup is just from the train station. Now the last thing for Leanne's side is just her desk. So that little cat right there is from the adoption center. This pencil case is a old Free Friday gift, and her iPad is just from the mall. And now for the shelf, I think that slothing is a Free Friday gift, and so is the diffuser, but that is it for Leanne's side. Now we just have Eklim's side, so this is where Eklim sleeps. So everything here is from the home designer except for two things, which are these two plushies. So the reindeer one is from the chili buns, and the teddy bear one is a very old Free Friday gift. Okay, so let's just move to the fireplace. Down here I have a fireplace, and I'm sure you can tell probably by now that I love putting fireplaces in the wintertime, but everything is from the Hello Kitty pack, except for this, which is from the Pom Pom Emporium. But that is it for this floor, so now let's move on to the final one. Okay, so this is the final floor, and on here we just have my room, but let's just start on this side. So on this side, I don't really have much. I just have a little pet bowl for all the pets up here. I have a trash can and a plant, which are all from Home Designer. So right over here, I just have another fireplace, forgive me guys, but this little beanbag thing is from the Chili Buns, and the cat is from the Pet Hotel. Okay, so up here we just have my little studying area. So the cat on the chair is, I think it's from Character Creator, but I don't really know. The laptop and this like avocado thing and the pencil case are all from the university, and the lamp is from Huss. So on the floor we just have this like little mess of pillows and animals. I think the turtle's from the Pet Hotel, and so is the cat. Now we just have my bed, so the pillow is from the Huss, my phone is from the mall, and this drink right here is just from the office. But that's it for my bed. Now we just have one more little cozy study area in case I just don't want to sit on my desk and I just want to go for a comfier option. But the candle is from Huss, and the laptop, I think it's also from the university, but I don't know. Okay, now finally we have come to the last area, which is this little area with the TV. So everything here is from Home Designer, and on these shelves, the camera, I think it's also from the Home Designer, but you can get this at the post office. The alarm clock is from the hotel, and the candle is from Huss. Okay guys, so that is it for my 2025 Christmas house tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and a little surprise for you at the end. I decided to put the full house tour since it is a bit hard to follow if you want to copy it exactly, so enjoy! Hey guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it, especially that little surprise at the end. It's not really that special, but hey, I think it's a bit meaningful. But I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, like I said, and if you have any questions where anything is from, please feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's basically it from me. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!